So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize, big operations. But there can only be one winner. And now this. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So it's down to business here. Sakiri. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Sakni. Oh, good ball. Slitty. He's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Skiri really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Moved on forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That looks a chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Sakiri. Sakni. Sakni. Very nicely done. Sakni! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The most accurate pass. Out for a throw. Etienne. Looks to the other side. Slitty. Incoming delivery. Bit of a misjudgment. And it's played forward. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Slitty. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
That's very neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Slitty. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Sakiri. He's in a good position here. Get a throw in. Played back in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Clears it away. Ball's played through, and now the breakaway. Oh, that's nice. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is a great pick out. Etienne. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That pass has been well intercepted. Moved on forwards. There's no flag. He's got away. He's in here. And he shoots. Goal! And they get themselves in front. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? From Sakni. Great chance! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery! So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's played forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Slitty. Etienne. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sakiri. Oh, it's a real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery.
Tunisia really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Sakni. And the shot! Oh, what a climb!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Out to the left it goes. Umsakni, played in with purpose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Sakiri. Aim forwards. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. There's a probing ball, calmly anticipates. Tries a deft little ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's played forward. And that's out of reach. Sleety. Sakiri. And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Slitty. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the fans don't seem too happy about that, and you can understand why. They had lots of the ball, but they were going nowhere with it. Etienne. Do have a chance to counter here. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got space in the area. And he's had a chance! Sakni proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's chance for a shot! Slitty. Shapes to shoot! And again the keeper stands strong. Oh, well measured. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Etienne. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine challenge. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. He's in, surely. Can he finish? And it's a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Meraya. Sakiri. Moved on forwards. That's an imaginative pass. He has found the way through. He He's in a great position. He's had a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sakni. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's played forward. Showing good feet. He's found a way through. Aim forwards. And he goes cross-field. Etienne. Ambitious ball here. There's the shot! Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? And that's played in low. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Sakni. Slitty. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Etienne.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, such a clever touch. There's the delivery. Big chance! It's another chance! It's in! And this is getting getting better and better. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Serves up across. What's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Played towards the other side. Sliti. Sakiri. Wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. And they can counter here. Nice interception, well timed. Sliti, forwards and with intent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Sliti. Gets good distance on it. And it's played forward. It's a nicely shaped ball. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Skiri. There's the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sakiri. pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tunisia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Etienne. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out to the left it goes. The less said about that pass, the better. Played out to the right. Umsatni. So much time and space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Tunisia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Aim forwards. Cleared away. That's a good run down the left. Moved on forwards. And he's onside. And the shot! He's put it wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's played forward. Meraya, quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Referee's given a throw. Slitty. A chance to play it in. Slitty, that's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Slitty. Oh, a delicate chip through. Etienne. Muscular approach does pay off here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Etienne caresses it through, and that has been cleared. Cleared without complication. Etienne. Can he spark a counter here? Sakiri. Slitty. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he shoots! Kasri shifted upfield. Msakni going full tilt down the left. Msakni, nicely shaped cross. And it's lofted through here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Slitty. Sakiri. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Have it back and can go again. Skiri. Can he find the finish? And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. The final 5 minutes. Could move up a gear here. Moved on forwards. And it's Kasri. And the keeper has it. Etienne. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Substitution.
Tunisia making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's been drilled forward. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hannibal, a lot of Hannibal! Clears it away. Throw it. Etienne. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Hannibal. Oh, they could break here. Sakni, now he's off and running. And he thumps it clear. In it comes. Defending of the desperate, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
The action has already started. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. A chance to play it in. It's run loose here. Could be danger here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Security with the clearance. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Up towards the front line. Defending of the desperate variety. Slitty. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Etienne. And it's played forward. Sakiri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ball's gone out of play. He's had a shot! Clears it away. Sakni. Tunisia starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Aim forwards. That's good play. Can he deliver? And that was very necessary. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Skiri. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Slitty. Moved on forwards. Slitty. So it is still 0-0. Tries to get it clear. And they've got a throw. And a shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Etienne. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Slitty. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he'll shoot here! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Punched away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sackney. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He came in hard, very hard. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Slitty. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Does really well to win the ball there. Etienne. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Out to the left it goes. Msakni's header! And he thumps it clear. Great chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Tunisia grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking to break at pace. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Sackney. Etienne. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Sackney. Dinks one through. Slitty. He is just caressing the ball. Slitty opts to play it back. Etienne. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Meraya. Oh, that's a nice ball. Clears it away. Skiri. Oh, such a clever touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely bit of skill. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Skiri. And there's the shot! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Etienne. Sackney did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sackney. Sackney. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gets it away. Etienne. Calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw-in. Slitty. Slitty. Now who's going to be first to this? It'll be a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a promising position. Chance! He scored! And the comeback is complete! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Can he finish?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Slitty. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he cuts out the supply. Slitty. Msakni. Slitty. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Etienne. And it's played forward, cuts out the pass, and the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. Firmly met. And that pass just didn't quite work. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Sakiri. And it's lofted through here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Done delicately. Played into space out wide. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has been cut short. Looks to the other side. That's a throw. Over to the left. It's a great ball. Etienne. So what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. Cleared without complication. Have it back and can go again. Sakiri. Lofted upfield. Slitty. They are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Msakni. Msakni. Can he get onto this? Msakni. Very nicely done. And claimed it back swiftly. Sakiri. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equalizer. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Aim forwards. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Sackney. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's going to go a long way. He's in a good position here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Sakiri. Slitty. He's having a shot!
Tunisia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. In it comes. Played back in. Moved on forwards. Sackney. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, nicely intercepted. Etienne. Really well manoeuvred. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert.
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the counter is on. Tries to dink it through. Etienne. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time to deliver.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Khazri does really well to win the ball there. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Oh, they could be caught out here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Khazri wins the duel this time. Sakni. And they can counter here. Etienne. It's a loose ball. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Half an hour gone in the second half. Aim forwards. Overhit and out of play. Khazri. Sakni. Khazri. Proves too strong. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's onside. There are a few waiting for it. Foot in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Slitty. Oh, it's come loose. Takes a shot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Sakiri. Played out to the right. Slitty. Khazri. Really well cleared. Played into space out wide. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? He shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Tunisia can make their change now with a break in play.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Out to the left it goes. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. That's tidy. Time to deliver. And that's a good ball. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Kasri. Probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice interception, well timed. Now is this the final assault? Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it goes cross-field. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been clubbed away. Etienne. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's gone direct. Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Referee's given a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Out again for a throw-in. And it's hoisted clear. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. This, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
As you can see, we've already started here. That is a great pick out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Meraya, played towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? It's really well cleared. Could move up a gear here. Oh, delicate chip through. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Sakiri. Slitty. That's very neat. Sakiri. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Etienne, aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Msakni, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's played forward. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely intercepted. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. That's really well manoeuvred. Sakiri. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish? There it is! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Tunisia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Looks to the other side. Msakni shifted upfield. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Decent progress down the left. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Slitty, forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Too much distance on that. He's through, now is he in? Slitty. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
They've played it short. Can he deliver? That's tidy. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's come to nothing. Defending of the desperate variety. Umsatni. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Spread out to the left. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
But we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking to break at pace. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Meraya. Sakiri. It's run loose here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Sakiri. Msagni. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Msagni. Tunisia.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you said. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Etienne. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Proves too strong. Sakiri. Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Msagni. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Moved on forwards. Etienne. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nice touch. Hit into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a great ball. Herring after the ball here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And it's played forward. And he shoots! Slitty absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Played into space out wide. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Sakni played into space. Aim forwards. Aim forwards. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Showing good feet. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Clipped into space. Gets good distance on it. Skiri. That has found him in acres of space. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Wins the duel this time. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.